And we're live. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here. My name's Tamara Woods, and this is my channel where I talk about books and writing. Today, we're doing just some writing sprints and chatting and all that good stuff. And I have two lovely co-hosts with me. If y'all would like to introduce yourselves, we can start with Ms. Dana and work our way around.
All right. Hello, good morning or afternoon. My name is Dana Gaulin. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox, and today I'm filling out cards.
Oh, cards. That's wonderful.
That's right.
We love cards here. My name is Carrow Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author, and I'm actually here today. I think I'm going to work on a Faye Black story. So for those of you who don't know, Faye Black is actually my romance erotica name. So.
Oh, dang. Oh, we do a Faye Black.
I know.
What is up? All right, let's see who all is here with us. Jeannie, hello.
Oh, would we be sisters-in-law? Jeannie and me?
Books?
Yeah, because our books are totally getting married, remember?
That is like your favorite thing.
It is.
Hey, JC. Hi, Kimberly. Rosalind. Tacos. Oh, man. Like, absolutely now wasn't tacos.
Taco, salsa, tacos.
I forgot this stream was coming. I saw it on recommended just a minute ago. Yes! Oh my gosh, they actually recommended me again?
Yay!
You're in Germany, 7 p.m. over there. Hello.
Nice.
Awesome.
See you. Hello. Doing pretty well. How are you? Hi, Brianna. So, well, maybe I'll wait. Well, no, I sent a tweet to Spence, and I was like, "This is the book I was talking about." For those of you who were here last week, I was trying for the longest to remember the name of this book about world building, and when I said I'm going to find out what this book is, I was not kidding. I kept looking, and it took days. I did not remember it. Oh, no. I found a picture from 2016 of the cover, but I found the book. I said I was finding the dang on book. So it was this one. It's called Wonder Book. And
that's a cool cover.
It's so good. It's so good. There's like quotes and things from all kinds of different authors, including Neil Gaiman. And it was just, I enjoy reading this, not as like we're reading it fast and we're going through it all at once. It's more of like, I'll pick it up and read a couple chapters and put it back down. And whenever I read something, I learn a bunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, yeah, and I got the paperback, which was, I think it was cheaper than that, but in any case, but yeah, it's awesome.
It does look awesome. Now that I've seen the cover, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Yeah, I'll post the link. But yes, I found it. I did it. Yes, JC, Carol got her hat.
Yep. I play a casual queen here.
That's right.
You know, like dress down Friday, but every day's Friday for me.
That's right.
It's true. See, even during the writer's workshop stream, I was trying to remember the name of the book. It's like, what's the book called?
What's really funny is that we do this with each other like all the time. It's like there's this thing and it's gonna come to me and like we'll send a message to each other like 2 a.m. in the morning. It's like this was the thing and now I'm gonna link it to you and you have to acknowledge it.
You have to feel proud of me. My brain worked.
That's right.
It was misfiring and it actually worked. So you guys, I'm having a good day.
Yeah.
It's like rainy outside. You know, it's cloudy and overcast. I really should have lived in Seattle.
No. No.
You're somewhere in the Pacific Northwest.
I'm like, as someone who has inhabited the Pacific Northwest for several years, go and visit. But like, it's great. I loved it, and I thought this was the best thing ever. And then year 3 hit, and I was like, by the 3rd year that I was there, the weather was so like gloomy that it was hard to find that motivation. So just go visit.
Well, per capita, this city gets as much rain as Seattle does.
Right on.
Yeah. And, I have depression here, so I could take it with me somewhere else.
Right. I was going to say.
That's probably not the best.
You want to talk about it?
Travels, He can pack a bag. Oh, no. Hey, RC, what's up? Hello, Elizabeth. Good to see you.
That's funny.
Brianna's living in the Pacific Northwest now. It's sitting outside, but my apartment gets no sun equals I'm cold. It's like, it's still warm. But, last week it was snowing, so who knows what it'll be like next week.
Right. I absolutely loved the Pacific Northwest. I really did. I'm not going to lie. However, I really needed more like vitamin D, because it's not just the rain. Yeah.
I can't help it.
Just take it. It's yours. Run with it. But it's not just the rain. Like, the rain wasn't what bothered me. Not seeing the sun for months at a time was so like strange to me, that if after like 3 years, I was just kind of like, when I first moved there, people would get excited about these sun breaks, and I thought, they're crazy. And then after 3 years of living there, when I would hear that there was a sun break, I understood it. I was like, yes, the sun is shining. Let's go get it. And then it would go behind the clouds, and it's like, okay.
I remember when I used to live in England, as a wee lass, and I lived there for like 7 years, and the sun would come out, and like all the British people would come out and be like, "What is that? What is it?"
Right?
What is that? Sky star.
We'd only get like 1 week of summer, and of course, like that's when everybody would come out as their inner reptile and like lay out in the sun and try and recharge for like the rest of the year and hope it worked.
Yeah. All the fantasy writers are in the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, Joan. How you doing? See, depression does travel well. It went with me to Hawaii. It enjoyed itself. Had a lovely time on the beach. Had a good time.
You know what? That's actually a great way to start a book. That's a great opening line.
Yeah.
You better write that down.
Yeah, I should write that down.
Depression follows her.
No, Mystery Follows Her is a much better title.
At least it's not as dim, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Where are my pens?
Here, I'll lend you mine. Here you go.
Question of the year.
This is a problem. This is why, having one space where we're both sharing it, it's rough.
Oh, you know what's fun? Is Mr. Brown happens to know where all my pens are. They're in my little closet over here. I've made it my writing desk area.
Nice.
And so I'll come in to grab a pen. I'll be like, the pen that I wish to write with is not present. Where did my pen go? And I'll walk around, and there it is on his desk. And I'll be like,
this is my pterodactyl getting angry over pens. Well, he doesn't even like my okay, so we're both nerds and we both have style of pen that we enjoy, and we don't like each other pen style.
Right.
So we don't steal them. I think we just lose each other's stuff. Oh, so we're gonna, let me share the Forest app room number. We're going to be using the Forest app again.
I should get my phone. Look at that. I'm ready, I swear.
Oh God, I'm writing this with a marker and I hate it. So it should work. Let me know if it doesn't, because that means I probably wrote it incorrectly.
I'll let you know if it's Carrow proof or not.
Because I got a touch of dyslexia.
Oh, I made it.
The Carrow was able to join. Very good.
Excellent. So it's 63 NCHS7. Oh, look at Sarah. She joined us and she's doing the good work of asking you guys, did you hit the like button?
That's right. You know, I have to go through, I bought so many pens and I have to go through them regularly because they dry out and I still just have them around. And fortunately, I don't have people who steal my pens because I write in like pink and green and purples, and Mr. Man is like black and blue. So I make sure I buy everything except black and blue.
Yes, I think it is called Forest. Stay focused, Jeannie, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Yeah, I think that's correct. I am the prefer just black and blue ink because it makes it all uniform, and I like that, and I like the letters to be crisp.
I can't talk. I can't talk. I'm like color coding shit over here. Like
this is my judgmental. If you ever get something from me that's in black and blue ink, it's probably from a process server. Okay.
All right, y'all heard it here first.
Well, I love other colors from other people, but just for me, it's all the same color.
Yeah.
When you guys were teenagers, did you ever use the pens that had like the fabric, like the thread around it on the outside?
Yeah.
Why do you make me think back that far?
I used to love those things.
Yeah.
Let's take a trip back in time into the time capsule of our youth.
My mom. When I would get my paychecks as a teenager, the first thing I would do was go and buy what my mom dubbed a fuzzy pencil. And so I had all of the cool pens and pencils that had like all the fuzzy, all the, bling bling pens. It was amazing. And when I got married and moved away, I had to go through my pens, and I got rid of like 4 gallon size bags of fuzzy bling bling pens and stuff.
That hurt me just thinking about it. I'm like, oh man,
that was a sect.
I know, but
I was all into the troll ends. You remember when you used to have the little trolls, you put them on? Yeah. Oh man, like I didn't have a whole bunch of pens because I wrote with them. I had them so that way I could make the trolls like do like a little puppet show on my desk. My teacher fucking hated me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right.
That sounds like Carrow.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
Except
Carrow's been a troll since her wee youth.
Mm-hmm. The first time my teacher said, "Get your pens out," and I pulled mine out, and she said, "No, I said pens, not toys." I was like, "Excuse me?
How dare you?"
That's 5 words. I'm coming over there. Trying to tell me how to write.
This is
Don't
not
judge my pen, woman.
I know. And then you remember a few years ago when fidget spinners were the thing, and everybody had a fidget spinner, and
I was that teacher that had the padlock. In fact, let me show you said padlock because I never got rid of it. I was the person with the padlock that as soon as that kid came out with the fidget spinner, I'd be like, hey, let me see that. And they're like, yeah, I got this. And I'd be like, put it on the desk and walk off.
I found pens. And so I got Mini Monster and myself pens that had fidget spinners on the top of them. Let me tell you, her teachers loved me so much because she'd be like, and then we had these ones that had daisies on them. So they were like floppy daisies on the end of the pen. And she'd be like, they took it from me. And I'd be like, that's okay. Here's another one. That's okay. Here's another one.
The worst. Right.
I was.
It's time. Let's do this. We're going to go for 20 minutes. Gang, we're going to write stuff. We're going to stay hydrated and we're going to save things. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I can do that.
3, 2, 1. Write stuff. we have planted a tree. Whoops. There we go. How'd you guys do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. What did I do? I rewrote a scene. I didn't count any words. That's not helpful for camp.
I mean, I'm not gonna. You should, if you're making progress, good on you. There you go. Carrow pep talk for the day.
That's right.
Thanks, friend.
I'm here for you.
I wrote down an inspirational scripture that I'm going to present to Mini Monster in the hopes that she reads it the way that I am intending her to and doesn't get upset.
That's the funny thing about scriptures. You never really know how people are going to take them.
Right.
And teenagers.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, her and I were having a conversation, and I always try to like encourage people to look at the bright side of things. You guys know this. When the stuff hits the fan, I'm always like, let's think of something positive that came out of this. We're all alive. We're all breathing. Yay. And Mini Monster said to me, Mom, sometimes I think you're blinded by the good things in life. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, either I'm blinded or we've gotten so used to complaining about the situations we find ourselves in that we've lost the ability to see the joy that is still around us, even though we're going through difficult times. See what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give some wisdom to my wayward teenage daughter.
I believe in you. I know you can get through her to her. Even if you need like a hammer and a chisel, you'll do it.
Yep. Thank you.
Let's see. Some folks popped in. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Greetings and hallucinations.
It's been a while since I've seen that written, and I missed it. Now that I hear it, I'm like, that's been missing from my life.
Isn't it funny that way?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to stop that from streaming underneath there. Okay. Misienda got an extra 500 words. Excellent.
Nice.
Spen's doing homeschool stuff with Pizza Demon. Man, I want some pizza too.
Yeah.
Pizza and tacos.
I ate before I came here. Now I'm hungry again. How dare? How dare? I stole Tamara's line. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's always up for grabs. Hello, Athena. Joan wrote a children's book for nieces with them, parents, and as the main cast. Oh, that's awesome.
That's super cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Oh no. The books didn't come to you, they went to your parents. So delayed gratification.
I'm sorry, friend.
You can't see them yet.
It'll be okay.
Lee didn't really have any real ideas. So got only at 90. That's okay. Mm-hmm. But you still need about 6K words for your goal. Probably not going to make it unless you suddenly have a light bulb turning on in your head. You never know.
Yeah.
You never
know.
Very
true.
Mm-hmm.
I just changed my goal from 30K to 10K because it's that kind of month. Elizabeth fixed lunch and the opening of your book had been giving you problems. Well, that sounds very eventful. What was your lunch?
Now that we've started talking about food, yeah. I'm on to you guys. I get you.
Bet so many monsters are getting any form of upset. Oh, there will be some form.
That's insider trading because some of us already know.
But, there's levels.
That's right.
Jeannie's been trying to fill out a new universe and characters for weeks. You got 201 words. It's weird. You mean really weird not to be writing familiar characters, stepping outside of that zone.
Well, now all she has to do is go get this new book and everything will be wonderful.
I find it hopeful.
My screen's giving me away. It's letting you guys know I'm looking at something.
Remember to stretch, gang.
And drink your water.
Aha.
And what else, Carol? What else should they do?
You should stretch and breathe and drink your water. Save your work. Take a moment to look at your reflection and say that I am worthy of love. Go on. You can do it.
Also, click the like button. And if you want to donate, feel free.
Very smooth. I like that.
Kimberly DoorDashed Mexican food for lunch. It was really good. And 259 words. Man.
Awesome.
See? Tacos.
Oh, speaking.
Fried chicken and crinkly cut fries. Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, I love crinkle fries. The other day I was like taking a break and I was laying down and I was watching some YouTube and I was suggested to me this video about basically it was a woman who ordered the most expensive thing on the menu through DoorDash, and then once it was delivered to her, she said that she never got her order. And I was so proud of the Dasher because she went in there, she was very polite, she had a police officer with her, and she was like, hey, I'm not paying for your lunch and they are going to take it out of my money. So you're either going to tell them that you stole this and we're trying to be fraudulent, or I'm pressing charges. I was like, yes. I couldn't believe the nerve of this woman. It was insane. But I'm glad that the Dasher didn't just lay down and take it. She stood up.
Good. There's some ugly people out there, man. Like, oh my goodness. Good on that Dasher, though. Is that what we're calling them now, Dashers?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Can we put little bells on them so that way, like during Christmas, we can hear them like ting, 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 ting?
I bet that there's at least one who would be willing to do that.
Yeah. Do it for me, guys. Do it for the Carrow. I get little kicks out of life. That definitely would be one.
Oh, man.
Today I went simple microwave some veggie dumplings, but now I want tacos too. We are terrible about that. We will make you want tacos.
You know, I said earlier, every day's Friday to me, but you know what? The truth is every day's Tuesday to me because Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Tacos. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's very casual. It's very Florida over here. We'd like to keep it, low maintenance. I don't have to polish it.
Right? And it provides shade.
It does. At some point, I'll probably get out on like the beach water and we'll go somewhere and I'll just have it on there and I'll be like, onward.
Right?
I'll do my little wave.
Get Mr. Brown to like carry you to the waves and be like, thank you.
He'd play into it as well because I call him a pleb and he'd be like, I'm sorry, my queen, let me escort you to the boat.
Have him stand there with like an umbrella to shade you.
No, it'd be the other way around because for those of you who don't know, Mr. Brown is a natural redhead, and so anytime he goes out into the sun, he's got like the sunblock 100 on, he's got like the shirt, we got like an umbrella, so he's just kind of like, he's outside, but he's definitely not in the sun. He's like,
yeah.
Death Star in the sky.
Come here. He's grumpy because he's not the center of attention.
Oh.
I know. It's so hard to be you. Hey, Stop it. Lay down. Lay down.
Kebabs.
Lay down.
Ooh, I love kebabs.
Yeah.
I love taco salads too.
Oh, I want tacos.
I think it's fair to say that we love food.
Yeah. That is actual facts. Spen's been having what they call medicine chicken all weekend. Spicy chicken. Oops. It moved. With miso broth.
Ooh.
I'd like some miso soup.
Yeah.
All right, so just in case y'all weren't looking at the screen, I put up the Forest app room code. It should work. 5PWY49B.
I totally wasn't until you said something because, I'm observant. Hi.
There's this restaurant here in town, and they actually serve. It's an Ethiopian restaurant, and they actually serve lamb, and they have these lamb kebabs, and so good. It was so good. Like, it's not cheap, but it is so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so good.
I've never had sheep cheese, Joan.
Oh,
interesting.
That would probably be
Sounds
really
like,
good.
you know what? I have questions that I don't need answered. So, yeah.
You guys, where do you put in the room code? Jeannie wants to know.
You have to turn it on to group mode, or I can't remember what it's called. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I usually just hit join the room.
Yeah, like at the top, you're gonna if you guys can see it, like on the top right here, you're gonna see like two icons, and you have to hit the one over here to turn it into like a group mode. And then after that, you should have a button down here that says join a room, and then you type in this code right here. Carrow tech support, that would be 1650. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
After this sprint, I'm gonna have to figure out why my face isn't showing up. I'm glad you showed me your screen because my face isn't showing up on my.
Oh, feta. Okay.
Oh, okay. Feta makes a lot more sense.
I know feta. Feta's delicious. Dude, I really want some tacos now. Dang.
Well, if we do another sprint, we can get them done faster, and then we can go get tacos. Incentive.
True. All right, give you guys another minute to join the room, and then we shall sprint.
Sprint.
I'll pay you in covers, Carrow.
Hey, you know what? That's a fair exchange to me.
I'll pay you in tacos.
You can pay me in tacos.
Excellent. Do you want to eat tacos? As he literally wakes up from a nap. Do you want to eat some tacos, bro? False alarm. Went back to sleep.
I'm like, I keep seeing myself in the mirror, and I'm like, am I lopsided?
Yeah, I think mine's off.
Yeah.
Smidge, but
yeah, the only person who's ever going to notice and really care is going to be me, maybe it's not crooked on my head, it's just how I'm sitting, maybe. I don't know.
You look fabulous. Who cares?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm here for you and all your complimentary needs.
all right, that's enough of this. Drink water. Go use the bathroom if you need to. Don't forget to save what you're doing. Have a good time, and let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Write stuff. We have grown a tree. Huzzah. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I am still working on Bailed Out. And we are in chapter 7 of the 13 that have been written. And hopefully, before this evening, I will be closer to writing some new chapters and actually finishing this book. Holy crap.
I have faith.
Hopefully, I will prove your faith to be that I'm worthy of the faith. There you go.
You're always worthy of my faith. Why you gotta be like that? I will force positivity and love onto you. I will do it. I've done it before.
I will hide.
I even gave you a Good Vibes Only fan. You should take that into account.
That's right.
Oh!
What did you guys get done?
I wrote words.
Excellent.
This is probably... Oh, go on.
Oh, no. Oh, I was just going to say, I finished the inside of the thing I'm writing, and now I'm doing the outside. So it's good. I'm almost done.
I just noticed that your crown matches your shirt.
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, Kara's does too.
Well,
It
yeah.
does.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, let's think about my wardrobe for a minute. When do I not wear something in some shade of gray?
Or black. Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
I think the only shirt I have is the blue one, and on it says I have 2 modes, Namaste and Throat Punch. Like, that's the only shirt with color that I own.
That's cute.
How sweet. Jeannie, I love the fades too. They made me so happy. Adega finished self-editing book 2 and sent to betas. Also worked more on your top 5 script. Excellent.
Well done, Adega.
Elizabeth got over 200 words in. Heck yeah. How are you guys feeling today? Like, you feeling pretty good?
I'm exhausted, but that's... For those of you who don't know, my dog decided to eat something and then keep me awake all night because of the thing that she ate. So I'm kind of like... This Carrow Brown is brought to you by the power of coffee. I mean, I'm not even going to fool around here.
Yeah. That coffee that I was drinking, that was coffee too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel I felt really good, and I think now that my brain is actually I'm using it for something specific, like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm kind of getting tired, and like while I'm writing this out because I'm handwriting it, my eyes will kind of drift off, and I'm like, no. We are not falling asleep on a live stream. That would just be bad. And look at here. I have mom brain. I am working on year 20 of mom brain, and I can do it. I can literally fall asleep in a chair, like not even realize that I've done it. Take a 5-minute power nap, and then I'm like, okay, let's go. Here we are.
Let's go.
That's like a military life thing that they train us to do, though. Like, yeah. I remember the first time I actually fell asleep sitting was in basic training.
Yeah.
And then once I learned how to do that, I could, for some reason, do it everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I could fall asleep so easily. That is not in the cards for me.
I feel bad. Like, Mr. Man, if a mouse farts, he wakes up. Like, I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep through anything. And if for whatever reason I do get woken up, as long as the house isn't on fire and there's not a life or death emergency, I'm just like, see you later.
If Mr. Brown was here, and I'll tell the story for him, he says that when I go to sleep and I'm actually asleep, I like have like a ferret coma moment. If you guys know, like, ferrets, when they fall asleep, you can pick them up, make them dance around, they'll still stay asleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And one time when we were in Arizona, the cops were chasing some guy, in my apartment complex that we were in. And I don't mean kind of like, hey, stop. I mean, like, we had a helicopter. There were cop sirens blazing, lights everywhere, shouting, whatever. And of course, you know, Mr. Brown, very concerned for my well-being, was like, wake up, wake up. And he literally tried to sit me up, and I just fell back asleep.
Wow.
Yeah, that is some tired.
Oh, yeah,
that's like, I'm the mouse one.
Yeah.
Like, if my math guy is staring at me for too long, I will wake up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll like feel his eyes on me and be like, what's going on? Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
So he used to try to, like, you know, do the sweet thing where you like kiss someone awake, but I would wake up in a panic because I'm like, oh, there's something.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay. Hi. So he's like,
There-
that doesn't work out.
There was one time Minnie Monster had gotten sick, and usually when she gets sick in the middle of the night, she's so loud that it wakes me up, and I'm like, okay, I'm in go mode. But for whatever reason, this one time she didn't make much sound at all, and our oldest son, like, he came into the bedroom and was standing next to the bed, and instead of like poking me or whispering or something, he just stood there and like stared at me. And so when I finally did get that feeling like, okay, there's something that's close and shouldn't be here, and I woke up, it was like, yeah.
That's how you get stabbed. I'm pretty confident that's how you get stabbed.
And then because how I woke up, Mr. Man woke up and jumps out of bed and is like, who is it? What is it? What's going on? and our oldest son is just standing there like, Minnie Monster's sick. I was like,
Oh, poor guy.
okay,
like, please don't kill me.
I know. I'm like, next time, just give me a little poke or whisper my name. Don't stand here in the dark, just staring at me. That's a bad way to wake someone up. Oh man, the joys of children.
Those are all you. I live
yeah.
vicariously through you, Dana. Yeah.
That's right. I know, and he was like, I was like, why didn't you just like whisper my name or something? And he's like, I didn't want to wake Dad up.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
You woke everybody up. Whole house is awake now. Ooh, what did you throw in the microwave, GC? Hey, Charlie. Glad you can make it. I like how everyone's like there's always one person who's the heavy sleeper and then the other person who just wakes up with someone breathes on them.
That's how we stay alive. One of us gets the rest, the other one gets the paranoia, and somehow that works. Yeah.
That's true. Huh. I would like for him to have the paranoia.
Yeah.
That would be a fun change.
Yeah.
Let's just spice it up.
You're like, let's trade.
Let's trade.
You can have a restless night, and I will get all those wonderful 8 to 10 hours of sleep.
Like, he's one of those people who could fall asleep on the bus.
Yeah.
Like, standing with the arm, holding onto the arm thing and fall asleep. And I'm like,
I was going to say, yes.
How do you do that?
I have fallen asleep. I've fallen asleep on a bus. It's just, but it goes back to what Carrow was saying. It's a very militaristic type of way of living. And that's how I grew up in that lifestyle. So it's
if I really wanted to, right here, I'll fall asleep. Here we go.
Yeah. So it's like eventually your brain gets trained that when it starts to get tired, you shut off, but only enough so that you're still aware of your surroundings, no matter where you are. Oh yeah.
Back to the corner, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird. It's really weird. I mean, I'm grateful for it because, you know, I think if I didn't know how to do that or I wasn't raised that way, I would have never slept. But what really sucks is when, like, if you're going on the highway and you've got like a long straight and then all of a sudden you start to like doze off, that's when it becomes a problem. Then you have to pull over and get out of the car and run circles.
Can't nap while driving. That's not allowed.
Yeah, that's not the business.
No,
I
not at all.
would I mean, I have problems falling asleep flying from Hawaii to here.
Oh, flying is totally different.
Like,
Yeah. My
flying
fear,
sleep problems.
yeah. My fear of falling out of the sky overrides everything else. The breathing is about the only thing I do on a plane.
I told you guys about my adventures of flying from Arizona to Florida, right? Right. I think I told you too. I don't think I told the chat.
Yeah.
So like on the way there, you know, Mr. Brown and I were like about to get on the plane, and like this woman walks over to us and she's like, "You two must want to die because you can't stay 6 feet from each other." Of course, like Mr. Brown and I, we're in an airport. We don't want to cause a scene because we want to get on the aircraft, right? You know, you can't get on the aircraft if you cause a scene, like basic mathematical equation.
Right.
So anyway, she cuts right in front of us as well. I want to mention that she cuts right in front of us. And gets on the plane, and I'm kind of like, you know, I hope I don't have to see this lady. And then, of course, like, Mr. Brown being him was like, how's she going to deal with the 6 feet when we all have to sit like this close to each other? Because it was so funny, because in the airport, they wanted us to stay 6 feet from each other, but they didn't social distance on the plane. So I was like, well, what's the point?
Right.
Like, I know, right, Bones? See, he gets it.
Yeah.
But what's really funny is we got off the plane, and all of a sudden, all I could hear was like, it was just a lot of screaming, a lot of cussing, and a lot of get away from me. And I was like, man, who is that? And there she is, screaming at women, standing in line to go to the bathroom.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
She
was panicked about being around people.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know how she was feeling. I would never have acted the way that she did, but I can empathize with. Yeah. I could tell. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then like on the way back, not very exciting, nothing super entertaining there, but the lady that sat next to me was pretty much in like the spacesuit, complete with like these bright blue gloves. And when I had to sit next to her, she like literally was like pressed up against the window.
That is my biggest, like, if I'm on the edge of a panic attack in public, the moment somebody comes around with the gloves on and they're touching their face and they're touching all the stuff and they're touching everything, that's the tipping point. You could just throw me off the cliff because I'm done. I'm like, and it's, I love the elderly people, and they're cute, and I'm very patient when they're driving and when they're shopping, but they're the ones that I see mostly wearing the gloves. And I wish that I could just say, Grandma, if you blow your nose with your tissue wearing your gloves are now contaminated, and everything you touch is contaminated. So just take the gloves off because you're killing me inside.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, she was just there was no blowing her nose. She legit had like a glass thing over her face. Like, I'm not joking when I say spacesuit. Like.
I believe it.
No, there's the Forest app code on the screen in case anyone would like to join the room. 4UFMBAW.
Just putting it out there. That we're all a bunch of crazies.
Yeah, just in case you're interested. If not, that's cool too. Schwartz Run, just leaving a like there and greetings. Already worked 9 hours on your master thesis. Whew.
Wow.
So you're done for the day. Wow.
Good luck with that. I've been there. You've got this.
What was that?
I'm not sure.
Why is there an airplane on the line?
I don't know.
What?
A sound, just like very airplane.
Oh.
Much loud. It was weird. It literally sounded like an airplane like just flew through their street.
Well, it's not from here. I can promise you that.
Yeah, I
Dana's
don't have.
audio does that sometimes, says the Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? I mean, sometimes there are low-flying planes, but I didn't.
I'm gonna set my dogs free real quick.
Is the group section of the app for pay? Just to be sure we're in the same app.
I don't think so.
Kara, did you pay for the app?
No. Carrow Cheapskate did not pay for the app, no.
And
I want to say that it's only like a couple bucks, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
So the app itself looks like that.
Oh, hello. You want your turn? Oh, yeah, good boy.
And it just says forest. So I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me look in the Google whatchamafoosit. You know the thing.
Yep.
Yes. I swear to you that I write words and I remember words.
Right.
I remember words and things and all sorts of stuff. Just all sorts. Here, we don't have to have me big right now. That's unnecessary.
All right, you're done. You're done.
There's the Play Store.
Go lay down. Nope, not doing it.
Here's the way. Learning for another day. Let the music play. Down a Fraggle Rock. Yeah.
Why are you gonna bring back my childhood like that?
Oh.
So this is the app. Forest, stay focused. And apparently I have an update.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's the app. Flora is free. Forest you have to pay for. Did you pay for it, Kara?
I don't think I did. But the last time I got this, it's when I was streaming it with Zara. So if it was something like $1.99, I probably didn't care and said, "Sure, pay for it."
I think it is like $1.99.
It's I don't know. It's for a good cause. They like to plant trees, so I'm here for the tree planting.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I did. Like, I don't mind giving a couple dollars to this app because they're like, we plant trees and we love the earth and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, yes. And I also like the fact that when they have, do you want to earn extra coins? Give us $2 and we'll triple the amount of coins. You still have to work for your coins, but they give you more. And then they take the money you gave them and they grow a tree. And it's like,
yeah, I like that. I like that you can't just cheat the system and be like, here's $5. Now I can buy a bunch of trees. They're like, no, you gotta do things.
See how?
Uh-oh.
Let's stop it.
we're gonna have to go see what she said.
You can't see yourself out. You have to stay here. I demand it.
Y'all can't put the force out for the trees. Get out. Oh, it's free on Google, I think, $1.99 on iOS. I can't remember at all because I downloaded this app like 4 years ago. So I have no clue. And I'm sorry that I cannot guide you with information because I ain't got it. All right. But maybe I could find it during this next sprint. So you guys, I would like for you to hydrate. Find me some tacos, write some stuff, save it, use the bathroom, maybe take a stretch. Do what you need to do. You have 20 minutes to do it.
Good segue.
Thank you. In 3, 2, 1, write stuff. We grew a tree, we grew a tree, we grew a tree, we grew a tree. Do, 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 do. How'd you guys do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments down below. I am in another chapter, chapter 8.
Awesome. We had a family friend stop by, and so I had to go out and show him my new tiara.
Of course.
And then
like you do.
And then he showed me him and his wife have been married for 25 years, so they got new wedding bands.
Aww.
And someone has been a very good wife because she needs a bodyguard for this ring.
That's kind of sweet, though.
Oh, yeah. And then I said, I saw that Sarah said that she's been editing a lot of my audio. So I wonder if it's my fan making it sound like there's like a Cessna flying by.
Because it's not consistent. Just like pops in. It's like playing, then playing gone.
I think if the mic can't pick up Dana's voice, it tries to pick up some other sounds. So maybe it picks up the fan.
Maybe.
I don't know enough about audio to really be confident about that. It's just a hypothesis.
I know. Well, let me turn it down. I don't need to be comfortable, but people definitely need to hear what I have to say.
Yes, they do.
I wonder if there's a different setting on your mic so that I wouldn't be looking for the other sounds.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Because again, what the hell do I know?
That's right. I'll play with it next time.
Next time on Streaming with Dana.
That's right.
Carrow, what did you do?
I wrote words. And they were written. Yes.
Hooray, Faye Black.
This is probably the most I've written since November.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm in the saddle. Giddy up. Ah. You knew I was gonna do it.
Is it something you've been working on, or is this a new project?
It's new.
Okay.
I don't know where it's gonna go, but we'll see.
Right.
Oh, that's exciting and fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Did you write an outline for this?
No, I'm kind of pantsing this. Like I spent all of camp basically outlining this epic saga fantasy, and then as soon as I was like, okay, cool, I can start writing it, I just decided to pants this thing instead. So priorities, I've got them right here.
That's right.
You just gotta go with what feels right, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
You gotta go with what feels right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. There's like a kitten outside.
Uh-huh.
And I hear them, and I'm like, I can hang out with you, kitty.
You got to go get you some food.
I am hungry.
No, for the cat.
Yeah, the cat can eat tacos too, okay? Taco meat's good for everything.
I'm like, you're talking about hanging out with the cat. Go date the cat, and then you can become friends. Oh,
yeah. Feed the cat, and then become friends.
That's right.
I immediately was like, yes, food sounds good.
Because it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it is lunchtime.
Well, it's supper time for you guys.
It's mealtime anytime I want it to be. I'm a hobbit, okay? I need second breakfast over here.
That's right.
Violence, a writer's guide.
Let's see. GC, I know you've been writing mystery for a while. How much do you research when you write them? And how many of the details do you like to have figured out before you start it? Yes. I do not figure out a lot of the details. And if I do research as I'm going along, because I'm more of a planster, I guess. I don't start off with a plot, but I'll plot the next chapter or something that's going to happen fairly soon. But I don't plot out the entire thing all at once. And then once it's all done, I'll go back and do a retroactive outline to see that if things make sense and to try to figure out if I've missed stuff.
My favorite part is that when she's doing that, we'll usually be with her and she's talking her way through it. And we'll be like, yeah, that sounds, maybe you should do that. Yeah. No, don't do that. No.
I think better if I think out loud.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it drives everyone around me crazy, though. It's annoying. I know it has to be annoying.
I am thoroughly entertained by it.
Yeah.
Come back. Why did you leave?
My camera. Why?
No.
Oh, wait. The correct camera died. Hold on a second.
Oh, no.
You can see it.
I know. I can see you and I can see the correct camera.
There
you are.
Now we fixed it.
I want to use the hive mind real quick.
The hive mind.
I want to use the hive mind. So the lady that I'm writing who I don't know what to call this story. Anyway, so here there's like this kind of like corporate businesswoman, and she's supposed to get this big project, and she thought she was going to get it, but it got handed off to somebody else, right? And it's not just anybody else. It's like some new guy they literally got hired just to do it, right? So like stab, all that stuff. And so I have her basically saying she's going to go pick up some brand of ice cream, and I only eat 2 kinds of ice cream. So if anybody knows like a serious like guilty pleasure ice cream for like bad days like that, because I don't think mint chocolate is really going to work for this.
You need like a magnum so you can break that chocolate and then just devour it until you're not angry.
Or like Ben and Jerry's that has a whole crap ton of ingredients.
I hear little peoples.
Nap time's over, y'all.
Oh no.
They're a mess. They're just a mess. Like, okay, first of all, them children's acted like I was a monster. And like every time I would come out of this bedroom, they're like, and run. I'm like, even if I was a monster, I'd be a very gentle monster. And I'd be super nice.
Yeah.
Dang it.
You would be like, if this was one of like those weird, like kind of twisted fairy tales, everybody would come to your cottage in the woods and then be worried that you're going to eat them. But all you're doing is like making them pumpkin pie and asking if they need more tea.
Super nice.
You're so misunderstood. How dare those villagers burn down your house? We will avenge you.
Jeannie got 410 for the stream. Awesome. I'm glad you're getting somewhere. And JC is doing a brain dump to iron out some of these details. So 284 words of notes. Awesome. Charlie, I'm glad that the app crashed and like nothing happened, but I'm sorry that the app crashed. He purchased 2 books. Like they just throw themselves against the door. Like, what are you doing? He purchased 2 books: Violence, A Writer's Guide by Rory Miller, and Body Trauma, A Writer's Guide to Wounds and Injuries. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, the moment I read them, I went and bought them.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Do you want to toss me some links?
Yeah, I can do that.
Excellent. Hey, the Naked Firefly's here. Hello. It's been like a year. It's been a long time. Do you see, you feel me? You talk your story out loud too. I'll do this thing that I know drives my math guy nuts. I'll be like, hey, what's this word? And he'll just wait for me to like, and then I'll start See, these aren't like my kin, because I would be opening the door and being like, shut up. Anyway, so I'll like talk to, why are you right beside the door?
I know. I'm like, it seems like the louder you talk, they're talking over you. Well, hey, you're already the monster. Make some noise. Go rah, and see if they'll get away from the door.
Hey, babe, can you like just go and open the door and look at them and see if they'll run away? He too is a monster.
I did put those links in the private chat for you, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I don't know. I just talk things out, and he doesn't actually have an opportunity to speak. But that's how I do it. Ooh. Epic play taking place outside your door. Who knows what they're doing, dude? They're crazy. Come on. CCO, I am at my mother-in-law's, so she is doing kitty daycare. At least they're not doing the siren sound. Holy God, the siren sounds rough. Well, since it looks like nap time's over, and clearly they're going to keep coming back to the door. Maybe we should say our goodbyes.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. Let us start with the Carrow.
Hello, my name is Carrow Brown. I am an urban fantasy author and the owner of Mad Raptor Productions. I came here today to work on a Faye Black story, and I did make progress, so yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I always have a good time with you guys.
Awesome. And I am Dana Gaulin. I write erotica under my pen name Ava Fox. I'm super excited because I'm getting ready to do this really cool thing. Oh my gosh, I'm about to choke on my Twizzlers. I'm doing, I know, right?
You want some Twizzlers? You should go get some Twizzlers. Did you go get some Twizzlers?
Oh no, I've started something awful.
Not again.
Anyway, I have a link tree down below where you can go and check out the Bliss Festival that for women that I am doing this summer, and we are prepping for it, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool, like for realsies. I'm gonna be doing it.
Like I was asked to be a presenter, and I think I'm gonna sign up because I'm like I want to stick around and see what else there is to do with this, not just the one thing I'm doing. So it is really cool. I'm
so proud of you. I can't wait to be in the virtual audience.
That's right.
Like,
that's right.
That's my girl.
I have to start practicing how to talk about my craft in public.
Oh my God, we could do like an erotica live stream. No, wait. It won't be crazy. It'd be more like a erotica writers live stream. Ooh, and we could talk to Aphrodite. Okay. All right.
That's right.
That's something that we could plan later.
We got some brainstorms going on.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun though?
Mm-hmm.
And then you could practice.
Yep.
Okay. Well, everyone, my name is Tamara Woods, and I'm a cozy mystery author. I also have a pen name that I haven't talked about on this channel, and I probably won't, but it's going to be a spicy meatball. I appreciate you so much for being here. If you're interested in any other stuff I do, I have #WriteStuff, which is a chat that happens every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern over there on the Twitterverse. There's also Writer's Workshop, where we discuss writing books, whether it's about the craft or trying to level up with your marketing or even trying to take care of yourself as a writer. We try to touch everything. There's a link for that in the description as well, along with the book that we read this month, which we were not super fans of.
Not at all.
Not at all. But you can join the Goodreads group, and there is a poll to help us figure out what we're going to be reading next month. And right now, or at least right before this stream, there was a tie. So join the group. Go be a tiebreaker. Let's see.
No, I just had a thought. I had a great thought. We should totally do the erotica live stream because then I can actually, finish writing Sparks Flying. That thing that you don't want me to write.
That's
I knew
what it's
it.
called. Sparks
Fly. I have the name. It will happen.
Oh God. It's hard being me, you guys. It's hard being me. Like robot. Oh, anyway. If you want to support me and the stuff that I do, hit up my Patreon. I'm trying to hit 50 patrons. And when I do, we'll be having some paperbacks. I'm also going to start a Discord, I think, but I'm not sure when. But I want to do that because I think it would be fun. And I want to do like stuff together, like watching movies together, having like a movie night and stuff. Just like hanging out. Anyway. So there's my stuff. All my links are in the description. Links for Dana is in the description. Carrow is not linking it up, but she will one day. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you're watching it right now or you're watching it in the future, you're awesome. And you're what makes this fun. And we're going to see you guys